Today, I want to talk about breakup styles and why knowing what breakup style you're in really matters in how you move forward in trying to repair and rebuild your relationship. Welcome, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mindy, and I work with guys to help them transform their love communication style to rebuild and repair their relationship. So if you are interested in repairing and rebuilding your relationship, please click the subscribe button. This way you can be notified every week that I do a video on helping you repair and rebuild your relationship. So let's really get started and dig deep into the breakup styles that women most commonly use. So the first breakup style I want to talk about is the transition breakup style. Now, the transition breakup style is one in which the woman is transitioning her feelings from you to another person. Some people like to call this an affair partner, but I really like to call it transitioning, a transition of emotions, because that's really what's going on inside the woman's heart. She's been with you for however long, and you stop fulfilling her, and emotionally she's depleted. She is so emotionally depleted that now some other person over here is starting to fill her up. So she's transitioning her emotions from you to him. So that's the transition breakup style. The next breakup style I want to discuss is I want to talk about the desperation breakup style. Now, the desperation breakup style is one in which the woman really still cares about you and really loves you, but she's hopeless. She's hopeless in her love lingo tank. She's hopeless in her heart. She's tried everything with you, and she's desperate for change, but change hasn't happened. And no matter how many times she's tried to talk to you about it, it feels like to her that you don't care enough to do what you need to do in order to fill her up. So she's in desperation mode. So when she breaks up with you, when she's in desperation mode, she really still has feelings for you, but she's just so depleted and feels so hopeless that she doesn't feel that she has any other choice but to end the relationship. So that's the desperation breakup style. Now, the third breakup style is what I like to call the termination breakup style. Now, this is one in which the woman is like the Terminator. She's terminating your assets, terminating every single thing she can in order to get away from you. She wants to divide assets. She wants to split time with the kids. She's ready to get the F out of there, pardon my French. So that's the termination breakup style. Now, the reason why it's really important for you guys to understand these breakup styles is because let's say that you are in a transition breakup style or a desperation breakup style. You're not going to do the same thing in those two breakup styles to try to repair and rebuild the relationship as what you're going to do in a termination breakup style. And in a lot of my other videos, I do talk about fighting for the relationship and why that matters and why it's really important to do that. But there's also a time and place, and there's also a time and place for you guys to know when to nip it in the bud. And obviously, I can't go into every single situation on that on YouTube videos. So that's why it's really important, if you're not really sure what breakup style you're in and how you do repair or rebuild your relationship, to book a call with me. This way we can really discuss and figure out what breakup style you're in to really help you determine how to move forward. Because you don't move forward the same way on a desperation breakup style as you will on a transition breakup style or a termination breakup style. And that's why some of these programs that you go through with relationship coaching, they might have really great success rates, because the people who are the coaches know, oh, okay, you're in a desperation breakup style. This one's got a good shot. Oh, you're in a termination breakup style. Probably not as good of a shot. So when they say that they're picky on who they take in their programs, well, of course, they want a high success rate. And so if you are a man who's going through a desperation breakup style, you have a lot better of a chance at repairing your relationship than if you're in a termination breakup style. Now, no breakup style is impossible, but what you guys really have to understand is the time commitment. So for an example, if a woman is in a termination breakup style and she's literally ready to divide assets, get new places, split time with the kids. She's been planning that for a while. And the reason she's been planning that for a while is because she has been so emotionally unfulfilled for so long that she can't do it anymore, but she doesn't even want to do it anymore. She doesn't even want to hear your excuses. She doesn't want to see your changes. She doesn't want any of that. She's over it. She's done. She's out the door. So if you're in a termination breakup style, does that mean it's totally hopeless? Of course not. Nothing is impossible in life. But what you do need to understand is if you are in a termination breakup style, as long as it took her emotionally to want to end that relationship, more than likely is the amount of time commitment you're going to have to put in to having patience and understanding that it's not happening overnight. You can't just stop everything overnight in her process in her head. So that's what's imperative is to understand your breakup styles, and for you to understand, okay, well, I'm in a transition breakup style. So what do? Transition breakup style, it's not as difficult to get her back, especially if she's maybe still under the same household as you. So desperation breakup style, transition breakup style, they are much easier to recover from than a termination breakup style. So that's why it's really important to understand for you guys what breakup style you're in. Also, transition breakup styles, depending on where she is emotionally transitioning her heart, you could turn into a termination breakup style really quickly. But at the same time, a lot of times these other guys, okay, they'll fill the love lingo tank for a while, but they're not going to fill it long term. So if you've watched any of my other videos, you do know about love lingo and love jargon and why speaking the love jargon to her that she needs to fill her love lingo tank, why that's emotionally depleting her, and why, in no matter what breakup style you're in, why she's getting to the point where she's ending the relationship, because she's been running on fumes, and when those fumes are done, she's out. So in desperation breakup style, the fumes are still in there. Same with the transition breakup style. But in the termination breakup style, those fumes are gone. And that's why it's important for you guys to understand, hey, okay, I've got 3 paths. What path am I on? Which way do I walk? It's kind of like when you go to build a house. You're not going to plan to level the house the exact same way on a flat terrain as you're going to plan if you are on the side of a hill. You're going to bring different tools, different ways to level the ground. You might be using a pier structure on a hill versus you might be just doing concrete on a regular flat terrain. So the process of what you need to do to lay the foundation is totally different in order to repair that relationship. And that's why understanding where you're starting from is crucial to knowing which direction to go. So if you can understand, hey, desperation breakup style, transition breakup style, termination breakup style, they all have the end result. You all want your relationship back. And you all need to tweak your love jargon to fill her love lingo tank. So you all know that, kind of like the house. Building the house, it's all going to have kitchens and bathrooms, bedrooms. The house is all going to have those same essential things, but the beginning of where you start to level the ground based on the terrain is different. And that's why beginning on what path to walk down based on what style of breakup you're in is super important to understand. So that's what I want to talk about today, guys. I want to talk about the breakup styles and how they're different, how they're unique. So if you are interested in repairing and rebuilding your relationship and learning your breakup style, feel more than welcome to book a call with me. Calls are absolutely free to see if you are right for the coaching program in order to repair and rebuild your relationship based on where you are in your breakup style. Maybe a coaching program will work for you, maybe it won't. Some termination breakup styles are really too far gone to where I don't like to accept guys into my program if I feel that it's not going to be beneficial for them and if I don't feel that it will really help them in the long term. So there are some situations where a coaching program is not right for everybody. But if you are in a situation where you really do want to know what breakup style you're in and you really do want to repair and rebuild your relationship, I do invite you to book a call with me. It is a free 30-minute Zoom call, and we discuss what breakup style you think that you're in and what steps you can take to repair and rebuild your relationship. So as always, everybody, if you like the video, please hit the like button and definitely subscribe for more videos. I do release a new video every Sunday evening for you to watch and to really learn techniques on what you can do in order to save your relationship. As always, everyone, stay happy, stay healthy, and let's focus on staying in love.